Hello and welcome to a very messy and impromptu episode of Heavenly Album Covers. We are going to look at a few 10-inch records from the past, and we're going to look at a couple of Buck Owens and the Buckaroos albums and album covers. And here is a 10-inch record on Queen Records out of Taiwan. Taiwan is part of the Republic of China. I still believe it is still a part of the Republic of China. And Queen Records released a handful of 10 inches and some other records in the mid-1960s. They released a lot of things on color vinyl, such as this. There's no way that I can read the label on this record. It does say long play, and it's a very striking color of red. It's very attractive, very nice, and it's got looks like there's a bird here. I think it's a peacock possibly, and very nice red color. And the sleeve has the Queen here in very minute details here, with another picture of the Queen up here. And I like the back especially. It looks like a piece of dinnerware. And so that's the Unknown Queen record on Queen Records. Here's another one on Queen Records, and this is a stunning, it's like a orangey brownish color vinyl, and it's got kind of a different label than the other one does. And here's the Queen little label here with the Queen Records logo up here. Very nice, very orangey and brown. And this came with a little hard to find piece of insert here. I'm not sure if it's the lyrics to the songs or what it is, but that came with this little 10-inch record. And here is, I believe this is also from Taiwan, a part of Republic of China, and I think this is also a Queen little 10-inch with a kind of a different sleeve here. I believe this says Queen in Taiwanese, in Chinese, and there's the birds set here on the right side. And there's a listing of all the other Queen releases that you can find and purchase. And this is just like a solid, kind of a dark brown color. And our last Queen Taiwanese Republic of China 10-inch also has like an orange-red tinted color vinyl here, and the same listing of songs and records, and the Queen sleeve here. Next up, we have some other 12 inches or 10 inches. This one's by Cor Stein, or Stein. I believe he's from Netherlands. There's Cor right there. And Cor was a child prodigy on the organ, and he took part in very many musical endeavors, and put out quite a few records. This looks like a dance party at home with Cor Stein, and it's just a beautiful cover. And Cor is playing an organ. Looks like he's wearing a lab coat or something. And there are some other couples in the background. They're enjoying Cor's music. And let's look at the Imperial logo here. And there's nothing much on the back. This is a very messy episode of Heavenly Album Covers. We're just whizzing right through these. And I'll reset the camera angle here. This is a little 10-inch by someone named Johnny Ho. And this album, this little 10-inch is called Johnny Ho presents. It is Veer Kermis, and I'm not sure what Veer Kermis is, but maybe one of these women is Veer Kermis. And you open it up, there's a little bit of a gatefold here with some very odd photographs here. This one's especially odd. And let's look. There's the Philips logo. There is Johnny Ho's album. These women are on a some sort of carousel, carnival. And this last 10-inch that we're going to look at is again by someone named Johnny Ho, and he presents music hall Broodzoekers. And the Broodzoekers is the terminology for bridesmaid. And here's the bridesmaid. She's giving a candy to this man with a weird-looking nose, and this man has a weird-looking nose too. They're all kind of hanging out at looks like a wedding party. This guy's playing an accordion, and they're just having a lot of fun here. And nothing much in the gatefold. And this is Johnny Ho's music hall Broodzoekers. And to wrap up this messy episode of Heavenly Album Covers, we have Buck Owens. 2 Buck Owens records. Our plan here at Heavenly Album Covers is to pick up and purchase as many Buck Owens original Capitol Records albums as we can. He put out at least 39 records, a bunch of singles, and the Capitol Records releases of Buck Owens are just magnificent. They're always very perfect. There's always a perfectly chosen album cover photo, and this album is called Your Tender Loving Care. There's a blurry woman in the background, and this does feature the Buckaroos, which were Buck Owens' backing group in Bakersfield. And the back side doesn't have much, but it does have the wonderful Capitol Records logo label here, which is amazing. And so we're hoping to pick up as many Buck Owens Capitol Records albums as we possibly can as we go into the future. And here's another Buck Owens album cover. It's kind of based on a square. The image does not run itself to the edge, or this edge, but it is instead subliminally placed in this square rectangle. And here's Buck Owens, a very early image of Buck Owens. And this album features the songs Together Again and My Heart Skips a Beat. There's not much on the back. There are some other Buck Owens albums listed. And once again, we have the fantabulous Capitol Records label here, the colorful label. And so this ends the Heavenly Album Covers messy album cover presentation episode of this particular episode. And as a extra added bonus, let's go through and play some of these Taiwanese 10 inches on the Heavenly turntable. Well, let's go to the next one here. As I break the record, let's try this one. That one was a little bit interesting. Let's try the third record here. That wasn't too bad. And finally, let's look at and listen to record 4 from Taiwan, mid-1960s, I believe. Okay, so that and those were 4 bonus listenings, 4 bonus 10-inch listenable records that we picked up many years ago. And while we are at it, let's play 3 more of those 10-inch records that we were looking at earlier. And that's Dancing at Home by Cor Stain. This one is Tis Weer Kermis by someone in Holland. Here we go. And finally, let's do one more. This is music called by the bridesmaids, the Bruinzoekers.
Marina, 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 kom dans nog een keertje voor mij. Marina, 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 dan maak je mijn hart weer zo blij. Als ik jou zie draaien, met je rokken zwaaien, dan sta ik in lichte laaien. Dat ik en te midden van die rommel, rommel, reed de torenspits van Londen.
So that was Johnny Ho, and thus ends our bonus after the bonus record